Yeah, my latest project is called Back to Basics. The first single is Lost Without You, which is doing well actually on Equora FM and just generally on radio stations. And I'm excited. It's my third album, by the way. And what I want to do with this album is actually, hence why it's named Back to Basics. Ngifuna ukuthi ngibuyele la ngibuya khona lento engiyithanda kakhulu. You know, sometimes as music changes, sometimes we change our sound, you know. My sound is very fresh, but I want to go back to stuff that I used to listen to. Oh, Marvin Gaye, or Diana Ross, or Teddy Pendergrass, you know. I want to go back to that kind of sound, where you listen to music and it changes your environment, you know. Ngikhathele ukuthi ngilalela R&B and I don't feel anything. I want people to listen to R&B and feel something and feel like, hey, ngengayizwa somewhere lengoma, whereas it's very new, you know, and you feel like, hey man, I've been here before. After you listen to the song, this is what I want for people. This is what I want for this album, and I can safely say that we're almost there with the album. I want things now, but like my first album, for instance, was done in London. I'm on London, and when I say Back to Basics, it encompasses that as well. Going back to Abanting Sevens and Abukala on my very first album. I want songs on the footing, Sevens and Abante. Like from the second album, I'll be working with most of the people that. But the first album was amazing. It was incredible. It was a brilliant debut. You know, I look at it that way because musically it was out of this world. For me, you know, I think I'm a fan of my own first album. You understand? Because of the music. That was, I mean, I didn't produce it, and for me, looking at that, it was just amazing. The person who produced that music was just crazy. So for me, taking that, the second album I produced most of it, and for me it was my debut as a producer, and it didn't sound bad at all. So I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna take that sound, put it together, and make something fresh. You know, bring it back to the now. But again, with the melodies of old school, with the melodies, you know, as an artist or as a growing boy loving music and whatnot, you used to listen to Blackstreet, you used to listen to all these artists, all these amazing R&B artists, and think, if I can do that. I'm at that point right now. You know, that's why Back to Basics. I'm going back to that sound. That is familiar to me, that I grew up with hearing, but not being able to emulate or produce. But now I have the resources and the experience to actually sit down and produce that need to be touched. Like I said to you, I am not looking for fame. I'm not looking to be huge or amazing. If it gets to that, then praise God. You know, for me, it's about doing the music justice, and it's doing the music that I love. You know, and hoping that people will love the music that I do as I do.